A state lawmaker is under fire tonight for a bill that would outlaw insurance coverage for abortions in Ohio. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colleen Marshall.
I'm Mark Taylor. Part of the outrage has to do with ectopic pregnancies. And as our Jason Aubrey reports, something the lawmaker claims that some say is medically impossible. Jason Aubrey.
Jason's joining us from the State House tonight.
An ectopic pregnancy. Good afternoon, everyone. An ectopic pregnancy happens when a fertilized egg attaches to the wrong place, usually in the fallopian tubes, but this can happen in other places as well. Now, ultimately, this pregnancy, which cannot be carried to term, can pose a serious mortal risk to the mother. Representative John Beckers says, due to the risk to the life of the mother, his bill provides an exception to allow for ectopic pregnancies to be terminated or moved to the uterus.
Well, that's not an easy solution, but it is possible. It's medically possible to do that, and this bill allows for that procedure, and it specifically states that that procedure is not an abortion.
Medical professionals say there are a couple of problems with this statement. Still, Becker doubled down, saying the fertilized egg can be moved.
It has been done, but it is rare, and I think as future technology improves, then something like that will be more viable.
No technology exists at this time that allows us to do that.
Dr. Stuart Jones has been an OB/GYN for 28 years and works for Ohio Health. He took exception to Becker's bill characterizing the procedure as an abortion to begin with.
It's not an elective abortion. There is no way of saving this pregnancy. If I were to allow this pregnancy to continue, even if there was a heartbeat there in the tube, this woman will eventually rupture her tube and potentially bleed to death.
Dr. Jones says he is unaware of any technology or efforts being made to develop such technology that would make transplanting an ectopic pregnancy viable. Now, opponents of the bill say it epitomizes when lawmakers will create a bill with little to no knowledge of the topic and not seek out the expertise of those in the field. Currently, the bill has 19 lawmaker co-sponsors supporting it. Local for you at the State House, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.
Jason, thank you.